That happened last time too. The floor popping in after the stairs. What the fuck? Oh, I should have started it in compatibility mode, I forgot. Thermos. That's how XQC says it. Goofy ass dude. But it makes him money, so can't blame him. Alright, the stairs. Guess I'm looking for ladders. Can I do something dumb? No. Well, this is a dead end then. I'm gonna stumble around for like 15 minutes. Bet. I never figured this out. I don't think. Dead end? That feels like it's going backwards. Is this where I started? Oh, that's where the fucking... the arrow I was looking for earlier was. So what was up here? I remember at one point, yeah, I'm gonna control that. Ah. Did I come up here? Okay. Yes, I did, because I made the... God damn it. Well, here's a repeat of the last, like, 10 minutes or so of the last one. You're welcome. There's me getting hurt a second time from that. Here's me complaining about the whispering in my ear again. Because it's still the creepiest thing in the game. Drop it on me. Damn. I forgot about that. It's just how I'm gonna have to play it. Occasionally pausing my game so my screen isn't black. Okay. And I get hurt again, that's fine. Oh, and the second one, light areas don't heal you all the way. Manuscript page. Oh! I would have been so mad, because I remember picking that up. I might not remember where to go for this, though. just looking at things that have lights on them, or just more. Ah. Big old green flashy light thing. None of this either. All of this is gone. In Alan Wake 2, I mean. Does that mean I missed one? Or I missed something because of that one? Or maybe that one's just there. Wait, no. Okay, that one's for that light's for the gen, not for another one of these. For some reason I thought that there were two of these that had lights on them. So I was looking for another one with a light on it. Pat? Do I get to hear Pat?
Well, I
Let's
was
go.
just outside for a breath of fresh air and
My
what a
boy.
night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
On his walkies. Oh my god.
He heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
It's just such a simple way. Some people probably think it's pointless. A lot of it kinda is, but it's just such a simple way to fledge out a universe, a city, whatever. To just make the people feel alive and make you feel attachment for the people. Pat in the second one, I think, is getting dementia.
It's light welcoming in the darkness.
Unfortunately. No, not always. Well, sometimes, like that conversation, his dog probably saw it taken, and it's kind of cool. Still. That's another thing that I love about the storyline, or how these games do story, is all the subtleties in it. Like that.
At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery.
I don't remember
With
if
it,
we
I could
meet the
save
dog.
myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The
Fucking.
dog is...
I don't see anyone. There's a Jenny here. Can we go for it? I go for it. I only need one more. Fucker. Rude. Oh, I killed both? Cool. In the second one, they just can't see you in it. And they're still around. But if I remember right, usually in the first one, kind of go away. Also in the second one, these break if you step out of them or shoot from them. Ooh. Thank God for the slow-mo. That's gone in the second one. Kind of miss it. Oh, I dodged into that one. With the manuscript page. Damn it. It's also usually 2 shots to kill them with the shotgun. The second one. It's also done, the flashlight is done in amount of charges. You get like 4 or 5 charges per flashlight battery use instead of the meter. I kind of prefer the meter. In a comment in the subreddit for Alan Wake 2, I said something along the lines of I preferred how the flashlight worked in the first one. Most people agreed with me. And yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. Oh, is this a track? Yeah, it is. I don't trust you. My flare gun. Fuck this. I want that out. Also, I played on keyboard and mouse on Alan Wake 2 when I first played. I think next one I'm gonna play on controller though. Mostly for the D-pad. I'm hitting the wrong button to dodge. Because this will be well worth it in Alan Wake 2. Oh, this place doesn't heal me? Interesting. I know it says use, but I also hear something that's stuck out there. It depends on the game for me. Right now I'm just kicked back. Okay, maybe it's not stuck because I don't see anything it's stuck on. Wait, TV. It's Night Springs time.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it.
Get out of here.
All of mankind.
I'm trying to watch TV.
Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed.
I think that's as close as I'm gonna get.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds
I'm 12 years old.
interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk.
I'm standing still and the graphics are still wigging out.
A weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself
Seamless.
cannot be harmed with this gun.
Seamless cut.
Each pull of the trigger where two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
Fucking love it. Why did it seem like it was stuck? Oh, that's what was making the noise. Wrong button. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there was none of this big fog and this kind of shit either. Definitely a few things that Alan Wake got right over the second one. Most of the enemies in Alan Wake 2 are the ones that jump all around the screen, all around the area. So in that sense also, keyboard and mouse is probably a bit better. Oh, he does the thing. You take too much. You take too much. I don't like it. Wrong button. I'm gonna die. Ammo? I'm gonna die. Okay. We stay on flare this time. For that other guy.
Simple and as you might think, it can be dangerous.
Oh no. See ya? Honestly, it probably does a lot less. So someone alive. Fuck. Die. What the fuck? Combat.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Some of it is fairly strategic though, like right there. God fucking damn it. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Also, I'm pretty sure I can get more shit. Let's go. Wrong button. Always press the wrong button. It's rule number 1. Ooh. These freak me out. pages? Things around here. Thermos. Ah, stuck. This is more riveting than the combat. I was pressing the button. Not at all. If you do, I hope you sleep well. Oh, ow, shit.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The
Why wouldn't you
sane
hide
world
something
reasserted
here?
itself.
Rude. Could have hid that back on that cliff. Would have been a much better place for it. Oh, we got 3.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
So, when I get into the gas station in like 5 seconds.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
It's also a pretty neat way to show thoughts. Because, like, all of that is stuff that Alan will be thinking during that scene.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never
Well,
showed
I'm gonna
up
see
at
him in the
keys,
garage then.
Things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling
Oh,
caught
no.
his attention. Stucky looked
Maybe
up and
that's when
stared
he
as his
died.
brain
Oh.
tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Rip. Probably killed by a Taken. I
The
love how
garage
that's
was a
my
mess.
objective.
It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
You're gonna see yourself. Bright light.
I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness.
Wish
Outside
I
the
could do
cabin,
that for the Night
outside the store,
Springs.
there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix her. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy.
You just
Was I
read
losing my mind?
a page about how you were going to see yourself on a TV and think this. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work. Huh?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh. Let's go. I wasn't expecting it to work. Lie to the sheriff.
God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron
See?
Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I
It
can
was
take you
never
there, okay?
there.
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me.
I just read
Have helped me
this.
with Alice.
I just read that. So fucking cool. No cabin. It took you to the dark place and took Alice. And then for some reason made you crash your car. The sheriff? I don't think she stays alone.
I came to
I
Bright
don't
Falls
need
with
a
my wife,
previously
Al.
on. He looks so weird.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How
Thermos.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Taking it.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Dude, I want one
Hey,
of the
handsome.
real life Oh Dear
This is gonna
Diner
be a long
thermoses
night,
so
but
bad.
these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
It's gonna be one of the regrets I have on my deathbed. Bought a coffee?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Can't run in the house. Not going to Alice yet. Radio? Something. Manuscript page. Let's go. The fuck? This can't be Pat, though.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning.
It's a very nice apartment.
People are advised to stay indoors.
This thing would be like 5K today at least. 6, 7K a month maybe.
The third day of the blizzard, the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
In New York? Yeah. This would be ridiculously expensive. Take shower. No. I know what it'd be. I've seen 3K ones. Yeah, maybe more like 10K, I don't know. Completely forgot where I was going for like, wait. Okay, she's still in there.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ho ho ho. Ew. Ew. Can't get in there. Honey, can't get in there. Oh. There's just closet. That's maybe it's a wide closet, who knows.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them.
We haven't met Barry yet.
Will happen over my dead body. The last
Why can I
time
examine
was the
them
last
again?
Time. Oh, and speaking
books.
of Barry, he called.
Yeah, I know.
Alan!
I know, maybe.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Right by the door.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
Flash it right in your face.
I'm sorry. It just really
2 feet away.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
Man, the details in her face
I used to have these nightmares when I
are
was
really
a kid.
interesting.
The dark really spooked me, too.
Definitely
When it got
not in
really
the
bad,
original.
My mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I found a 3D model for him. I'm going to start printing him. I also
Thanks
found
for
a 3D
this.
model of the cardboard cutout. It's probably finished on my printer right now. That's what I should have done before starting the second one.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how you feel?
Might take a fiver. I gotta use the restroom. Oh.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital.
Gotta
for
make
tests.
money.
I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on.
It's my
with it.
mouse.
Sarah,
It's like moving like
Sheriff
3
Blake
inches.
is waiting for you. She's very good at her job, I'm sure. She can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Oh, gotta go. Yeah. I'll be right back. Like 3 minutes, probably. Oops, forgot I was muted. Here it is. Thank you. Can't walk in the sheriff's office. I wonder if this place has the same layout as in the second game. Yeah, it does. Hell yeah.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
That's really cute foreshadowing, too.
I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town. She uses to step on shadows, things like that.
Of the whole town. They just put them both right by each other here. Oh, Pat.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
Hi, Mulligan.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located
I forgot they were in the original game.
That's some good news, right?
They're in the second one, too.
Driving it at the rehearsal
Thornton's a
today.
dumbass.
Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
That was a cool detail,
Wants
too.
to see you in her office, Mr.
I
Wake.
didn't remember them being in this. I know. Read what? I don't recognize the faces. I assume they're dubs. Hi. Wait, not done. Okay. Hi.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well when you do.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing.
Let's
I
spin in
walked out of the
circles.
cabin.
All
The
conversation.
cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
Never mind.
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Barry?
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot.
Oh yeah, I forgot
There's a
about
hole in
the
fence on left.
kidnapper.
Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch that
Can I go back in here?
in Elderwood National Park, there's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need
We'll
a
just
moment.
spin in circles
After I get
until
some
you
fresh
lock
air.
me up.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Okay.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
The way he said that, he sounded like such an asshole.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
Yes, absolutely, we'll do that.
Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Why does that sound like Aaron Paul?
They got it all wrong. See?
No way, that's Aaron Paul.
Beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
I don't think it
Okay,
is.
Listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I I know it sounds like something is drunk.
It also seems like staying drunk keeps you out of the story. Because Tor and Odin stay drunk a lot.
Would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Three, two.
I told him, oh yeah, well I don't hear where on your feet,
Wait, I knew it. Sneaky, sneaky.
The
Got a
early
few more to
morning
read in
light
a minute.
hurt my eyes and made my head ache.
Thermos
The man on the
and
phone
radio.
said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Pat?
Well, folks, it's been
Oh,
another
not
long
Pat.
night, and
No, Pat.
it's about time for you to sign off. So
I'm dumb.
God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition. No point in getting all worked up yet.
Down, 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 boom, 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 boom. Kick it. I think they'll notice that later.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
Ow, I can't pick up this manuscript page.
I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the
No,
sheriff's station.
Barry, goddammit.
Come and get me. I can't talk now.
I don't know why I keep mixing up their name.
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Well, you're not being held for anything, I don't think. God fucking bad mechanic. It's that building. Is that Dolly? That's definitely DMCA. He just passed out in the...
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
He's definitely part of the story.
Never caused any trouble to anyone
Which is
when they were
probably
still living
why
at their farm.
he tries to lock them
Indeed.
there.
All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Liar.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
He thinks he's the
Hey,
kidnapper.
nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking up to Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and,
really?
more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking? No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice. Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story,
Popo.
could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Must have been the missing Popo.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty,
Gotta
right?
go, Popo.
You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake, I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I actually think I'm gonna end it. I just got a stomach ache.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy.
That lighting outside doesn't know what the fuck.
If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Alright, I was saying if I was going to say anything else. Yeah, I'm going to end it. I want to go lay down. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it.